Hello again, I am Xarkun. This is World of Warships Legends, and today I've got a battle for you on Fault Line, Capture the Base mode. I think this battle is going to nicely illustrate 2 points. Number 1, the value of a destroyer's ability to spot on this map, and number 2, which is a corollary to number 1 in a way, and that is how to counter the Kutuzov. Now, I don't have the best sense of direction. Oh, you see here, by the way, we do have a Kutuzov on the enemy team. He is being driven, or it is being driven by a professional, so that's kind of scary. Anyway, you'll have to forgive my sense of direction here. I'm not very good with directions, but let's just say, looking at the minimap here, we've spawned on the leftmost corner, or the westernmost corner of this map. We've got 2 ships behind us. Directly to our right, there's another line of 3 ships. It's sort of in the middle there, right in our base. And then far, far to the right, there's another line of 3 ships. And what needs to really happen on this map is that the 2 lines of friendly ships here, of which I am a part, need to push forward in this direction. Because on this side of the map, where we see the enemy Kutuzov, there are 3 enemy ships, and our goal needs to be to push rather aggressively, take them out, and then start putting pressure on the enemy base. On the other side of the map, enemy side, there are about 6 ships that spawn in that upper right corner of the map, in that general area, and of course they are facing the 3 ships that spawn in the lower right corner on the friendly side for us, and their goal needs to be to push aggressively and sort of put pressure on our base. And what you'll sort of have is a kind of clockwise motion, around this map. Minsk pops out here. I'm not sure what he's doing, if he's trying to launch torpedoes or if he just can't shoot us, or if he couldn't shoot us at first because of the slow turret traverse speed on his guns. We do take him out though, get the first blood award. I think we got hit there by the Kutuzov taking a blind shot at us. But what we need to do now is exit this smoke screen now that we've killed that Minsk and we're not in danger of being spotted. And we can't forget that the Kutuzov does have 8-kilometer range torpedoes, so there they are. Our sonar picks them up, we're able to easily dodge them. Now we are out of the smoke screen and we are again spotting the Kutuzov. So right now our goal is to keep him lit up for the 2 friendly battleships, which if we weren't here, I don't think would be able to spot him. You notice if you look on the map, it looks like there are a couple of islands between the 2 friendly battleships and the Kutuzov, and I believe that those islands would probably be concealing the Kutuzov from the sight of the friendly battleships if we were not here to spot the Kutuzov. Also, it's possible that Kutuzov could have deployed smoke later or stayed in the smoke longer and continued to fire from inside the smoke. Another good way of countering the Kutuzov when it is in smoke like that is to have a destroyer push within 7 kilometers of that smoke screen. The Kutuzov has a detectability of 7 kilometers while firing inside of smoke, and of course it does not have radar. So if a destroyer comes within 7 kilometers of a Kutuzov smoke cloud, the Kutuzov is going to be spotted, and it's going to have no recourse to spot the enemy destroyer that is spotting it from outside smoke. Now Kutuzov here beaches himself, I think probably on purpose in order to dodge some incoming shots. We launch torpedoes behind him because we know he's going to reverse. And right now he's on low enough health that we feel comfortable with opening fire. we're going to need to take this guy out if we want to succeed at pushing into the enemy base. So we are opening fire. We do light a fire on the Kutuzov. He is pulling forward, shoots at us. We are able to dodge that, and one of our torpedoes is on target, and he gone. That, of course, was T-Bull in that ship known as Bugard's Fist on the PlayStation Network, and thank you, T-Bull, for helping us demonstrate the value of the destroyer's spotting capabilities, and also allowing me here to talk a little bit about methods for countering the Kutuzov. I've seen a lot of stuff on social media about there is no counter to this ship. There is. It's really squishy. Battleship hits it in the broadside. It has a good chance of getting a devastating strike and taking it out in one salvo. Not very heavily armored ships. The main strength of the Kutuzov is its ability to lob hot, golden, high explosive shells from 19 kilometers away. So basically, the way to counter it is you get close to it and you employ some teamwork. You get your enemy destroyers to get close enough to spot it, and you got battleships or cruisers shooting from further away. But now you'll notice that this side of the map is entirely cleared of the enemy team, and we are able to quite easily push into the base here. The enemies look like they have, at least one of them looks like they are close to our base, but since we are in their base now, putting pressure on them, they are going to have a difficult time completing their push toward our base. They're going to be forced to come back and defend theirs, which is exactly what they are going to do. So we're about to enter the base here, and there are really no enemy ships within range to immediately start defending it. So once we enter, we're gonna sit stationary, start capping, and that's gonna last for quite a few seconds, and of course that's not very interesting to watch, so we are gonna cut things right about here until we get an enemy starting to push in. We got a Bayern out there. He is approaching the border of the base. Looks like he is shooting at some of the friendly ships that are inside, resetting their capture progress, but it's probably going to be too little too late here. We do have a major advantage on ship count, and of course I am unspotted here in the base. Gonna launch some torpedoes at that Bayern. Not ideal angle there. He is sailing straight for me, so possibly we'll hit him with one torpedo. Fubuki pops up though. We slow down, pop smoke, and open fire on him. We want to take him out as quickly as possible. He is, of course, contesting the capture here, and we don't get the killing blow on him, but that's fine. He's gone now, and we got the Bayern pushing up right toward my torpedoes. Looks like he probably spotted them, and he is able to easily dodge them, so, you know, good job on his part there. Now we're just opening fire on him, hoping to light a fire. I don't know whether he has damage con or not, but, you know, hopefully we'll get that fire. We'll get that damage going on him. He has entered the base now, and he is contesting it, but it's only him and that other battleship out there. So, you know, this game is pretty much wrapped up. And, you know, this is not record-setting damage or anything. The reason I chose to show this is because I think I did a pretty good job spotting T-Bull there in that Kutuzov and ultimately taking him out. And, of course, I led the successful push, you know, up that left side of the map, which is what you need to do when you spawn in the area that I spawned in. A lot of people, I think, like to go for the middle, which I think is a pretty much a death trap. over there, more often than not. And a lot of destroyers like to sail into the middle. You know, don't do that if you spawn where I spawned. You need to get around those islands, get some spotting, because these ships that spawned, you know, where T-Bull's spawn was, are going to try to come around that island and lay some fire down on the team, you know, the enemies that are approaching them, in that case, my team. And what they're going to try to do is slow down that push to the base. And you don't want them to do that. You want to take them out. You want to push into the base, start putting pressure on it, and get the enemy to, you know, come back and find you. So that's it for the battle. Not extremely great damage numbers, and not extremely high on the leaderboard, 3rd place there. But, you know, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Of course, check out T-Bull's channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.